It's time for your Student Spotlight on Heart of the Rockies Radio, brought to you by Morgan Pennington of Mountain Homes Lending, LLC, your local independent mortgage broker, offering mortgage planning advice with experience and integrity. For more information, go to mountainhomeslending.com. NMLS 1856220, Equal Housing Opportunity, regulated by the Division of Real Estate. Now, here's your Student Spotlight on Heart of the Rockies Radio.
Welcome back out to another one of our Student Spotlights. Caleb Burgraff here with Layton Chupp, who's one of the seniors, one of the few seniors on the track team for the Buena Vista Demons, a very young team this year. And Layton, young teams are kind of exciting. Does that put pressure on you as kind of one of the examples, one of the role models?
It does. In the past years, I've been set in leadership roles in the track team, even with older kids. And now we have some like 15 to 20 freshmen. And it's just exciting to see that many people coming out. But at the same time, some talent is needed. So
you had a trip to state last year that saw some success, but also a little bit of disappointment there at the end. Does that motivate you going into this year to try and just prove that was the fluke?
It does. I worked in the off season on flexibility and endurance, especially for hurdling, just being able to compete at my highest level.
You talk about the hurdles, and endurance isn't one of those things that I think people necessarily tie to hurdles right away, but how much does endurance factor into that from an athlete who actually participates in it?
It is a huge part of hurdles. Like you run a 400 and it's all a mental race, and then you run a 300 hurdles and it's even harder. It is a mental block on every single of those 10 hurdles.
You said that you're going to focus on the hurdles, 100 and 300, getting to state in those, but then outside of that, it's not the individual events that you want to keep adding on. You said team's kind of been the more important. Where does that come from? What drives you that way?
I've just been raised in my track career to believe in relays and team points, and that's more important than being in an open event.
I know that you guys are still looking for a couple kids to fill in with some relays, and obviously there's some of that young talent there, but when you have this opportunity early season, what's the pitch for maybe getting a few more kids out to the track team?
There's no pressure. I mean, just getting kids to come out for a practice, see what it's all about, and if they enjoy it, then they can join, and if not, it's not my fault.
Layton, there's no pressure on you this year at all either. I'm excited to see what you can do and see what the growth brings, and we'll see what exactly the Buena Vista Demons can do on the track.
Thank you.
This has been your Student Spotlight, brought to you by Morgan Pennington of Mountain Homes Lending, LLC, your local independent mortgage broker. Be sure to check out heartoftheRockiesradio.com for replays of this interview and others throughout the season.